Development of Language by Morgan Long. The first thing I want to talk about is the development of language pyramid that was found in our textbook. So the first layer of the pyramid is all about the student's neighborhood, the socioeconomic status, language they speak at home, so maybe what they are reading at home, what they're listening to at home. And then the second layer is the view of research from the SVR. So that's like our phonemic awareness, our phonics and letter sounds, concepts of print, just the vocabulary of it all. So that's all research-based, just the phonics skills. And then the third layer is the individual and environmental factors. And at the very top of the pyramid is the reading comprehension, because that's the main goal of reading. So then on the left of the screen I have 5 key components of the development of language. So it always starts with the phonemic awareness skills. Those are the most important skills to learn and to get ready for reading. Then it turns into phonics, then fluency, then vocabulary, and finally comprehension. So when they've mastered all 4 skills before comprehension, then that's when comprehension finally starts becoming, and they can comprehend what they're reading and comprehend what the language is speaking to them and everything. Literacy development. Early exposure to language is essential for development. Vocabulary is essential, repeating words over and over again and having the students interact with the word. That is a really good strategy to use for our ELL students. And then literacy in both the native language and English is an advantage. So if they're interacting with their native language alongside English, it'll help them in the long run. And then also start with the phonemic awareness skills and then move to phonics. So like I talked about in my last slide, you want to always start with those base phonemic awareness skills and then keep moving on the pyramid. My personal experience with literacy development, I'm a kindergarten teacher, so we really focus on phonemic awareness first for literacy development. I'm usually the first one that teaches my students language skills, for all my students, not just my ELL students, because most of the time kindergarten is their first experience in a school setting. So we practice our phonemic awareness skills every single day, and then we move into our phonics, and then we start reading. So I can see it every day with my students, and I especially see it with my ELL students because they have a harder time picking up on the phonemic awareness skills because they are language based. And so I always practice those a little extra with my groups of ELL students, and then they get pulled out for 45 minutes a day with our ESL teacher, and she'll go over them too. What can teachers do to help develop language? Find appropriate ways to incorporate native language in the classroom. Identify individual learning needs. Understand that what works for one ELL student might not work for the other. Practice vocabulary over and over again and make sure that students are fluent with it. Increase peer interaction. I read by Ariel, she said that having like a English speaking peer working with an ELL student will help them, and that way they can hear the English language being spoke more and they can start to understand it. And build on previous background knowledge, and then finally increase parental involvement. These are my references. Thank you for watching.